Hey there, everybody. What's up? Good morning. So, I just ended something which was a huge drag on my life the last couple of weeks. I started this little project of mine, a little bit of a side project, where it's a little bit of a continuation of something that I did last year, which is I took, you guys know I'm a friend of the Schmodown, the movie Trivia Schmodown. I decided to make these fan posters, if you will, where I took all the Schmodown competitors and their managers. Hold on, this might be a little difficult. There, much better. Yeah, I took all the managers of each faction with all their competitors and such, and made posters with them where I depicted all the competitors as Pokemon and all the managers as Pokemon trainers. Did that last year. It was a lot of fun. A lot of people seem to enjoy it, but you know, as is the case with anything you do creatively, there's for a second there I thought this dealing was new. For a second there I thought they switched into another color of dealing, but that would be wrong. As this is the pink one, it's still the spring dealing, it's not the summer dealing yet, because technically speaking we're not even in summer yet, as evidenced by me wearing a hoodie right now, and it's been kind of windy right now. In any case, as is the case with anything you do creatively, there were some criticisms and some notes by some people who said that I should have made other decisions in some of the competitors' choices that I made. But don't get me wrong, for the most part, I'd say 75 to 80% was all positive, and any sort of criticism only came as constructive criticism, obviously. But like I said, there were some notes, there were some changes that needed to be made, and I decided to make an even better batch of posters this year. Now, obviously, this year there's less factions and yet more competitors somehow, because logic. But yeah, so it took me a while to design the posters themselves, but those were a walk in the park compared to what I had to do the last couple of days, which is because there was so much criticism and notes, mostly positive notes, obviously, and positive criticisms, as I've mentioned. But because there was just so much interaction on the Facebook group regarding that, I decided to this year sort of cover my bases and try to avoid this much well, I don't want to say eliminate the interaction completely, but rather explain myself a little bit better than I did last year. So I sat down and recorded a massive 1 hour and 48 minutes of footage of me sitting on my couch explaining why I made the choices that I've made, explaining why this competitor was portrayed as this Pokemon and why this manager was portrayed as this trainer. I did all the explaining part, and then obviously I needed to edit it and to make it more palatable. First, obviously I wasn't going to upload the raw footage as it was, because as you may have noticed, even in this video alone, I sometimes tend to stumble over my words a bit, which is natural. It's perfectly normal thing for a human being to do. But I didn't want that in the video itself, dragging it down. So obviously, there were a lot of editing that needed to be done. Spent a lot of hours on that. And plus, I also added some some images of the competitors, as well as images of the Pokemon in question, to make it much more easier for people to understand. Need to heal a bit. So yeah, I spent a lot of hours on that thing, and after about a week and a half, which, to be quite honest, because I spent so much hours on that thing, it actually took me, I actually finished it in about a week and a half. Not like 2 weeks or even a month, like I was afraid it was going to take. But that's mostly because I shut myself off from doing anything else, more or less, and I focused mainly on that. On that video, and of explaining myself to why I did what I did. Hold on, I'm gonna be focused on this thing. Now, if I may sound a little bit off, it's mostly because I spent all night doing the final editing of that video. I hoped that this would be the end of it tonight, and it was. By the time it was over, oh, I thought I saw a frog for a second there. Why would a frog even be here? Anyways, by the time it was all over, it was around 6 in the morning, and you all remembered that yesterday I had some problems. Well, okay, it's not shiny, sorry. Yesterday, in yesterday's episode, I had some problems because I needed to go to 2 different places on opposite sides of the city, and by the time I got to them, both of those places were closed. And well, I figured today I'm not just gonna leave it up to chance. Okay, today I'm going to cover both those places, and hopefully I won't have to worry about either one of them for a while. The first place is in the mall, which is where I'm going right now, where it's closest, and it's already open. The other place that I need to go hasn't even opened yet. It opens in about 40 minutes. So even if I go there now, there really isn't a point to go there, because A, it'll be closed, and B, once it's opened, it's I don't want to be one of the first 2 people in there. Let's just put it that way. So I'm going to this place first, over at the mall. Gonna take care of business here, and then go to the other place. And if you've seen yesterday's episode, you know exactly what I need from that place, so I'm not going to repeat it here. If you want to know what it is, watch yesterday's episode. But yeah, once I'm done with both those places, hopefully I can get back to my bed and fall asleep. All the sleep that I probably should have done last night, but didn't, because I was working on that stupid video. Sorry about that. All the stuff I should have done last night, mainly sleeping, but I didn't do it because I was working on that other thing. As far as when am I going to post that other thing, sorry, Might be tomorrow, as a matter of fact. And since it's Schmodown related, I can also give myself a bit of a boost by talking about it on the SCN Stereo after show. Apparently people like me on that show. And because I've been working on that other thing for pretty much most of the holidays so far, I haven't really had the time to watch either SCN Live or the Stereo After Show. Haven't sent a lot of messages to that after show, and well, people were asking about me. People were actually wondering where I am and if anything's okay. Now I finally have an answer. Working on this the whole time. Whoa. All these Pokemon are beatable right now. Maybe before I go in, do a quick battle right here. Send all these guys back home and take over this gym. And well, then I can just go back to go into the mall, do the thing I needed to do, and go to the other place. Okay, so I'm here now, I guess. I'm gonna cut this part short, nice and sweet, so I can go in and go out, hopefully just as soon as I just said it, and come back to do the other part of this episode once I'm done with everything I needed to do inside. So see you on the other side, I guess. Okay, slight change of plans. I ain't going nowhere in this current state that I'm in. Like, it's pretty definitive. I'm too tired to go anywhere, too tired to do anything. If I go to the other place right now, there's a chance I'll either collapse right in front of them, right in front of the person in the store. I'll say the wrong thing, mess something up. I don't know. Anything can happen at this stage. So I will not be going to that other place right now. I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna crash on my bed, get some sleep, not too much, and then get back up and go do what needs to be done. I'm not even gonna take a shower right now. I'm just gonna go to bed as is. Like I said, crash on it for a couple of hours, because not only have I been awake all night, but also it's not like I was just watching a movie or something. I was really exerting myself, doing what I needed to do, because you didn't understand, there was a lot of editing on that video that I made, and it took a lot of mental energy out of me, and I'm just in no shape at all to go anywhere. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back home, I'm going to crash in my bed and fall asleep, then go out when I'm a little bit more sober to the store. And yes, I mentioned it in this episode. I'm going to get a new microphone. It's not like I'm keeping this a secret from anybody. That's what I'm going to do. And yeah, talk to you guys later. There's definitely going to be another part of me recording this episode to make up for this lackluster finisher, if you will. But I gotta rest my head. I'm not really making much sense, even less than usual. So I'll see you guys later when I'm a little bit more sane. Goodbye for now.
Hello again, everybody! I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.